now, coming to you live from Midwest Bus Sales Studios in Shawnee, Kansas, this is The Bus Show, featuring your host, Jeremy Messner.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Welcome to The Bus Show. I'm your host, Jeremy Messner. Today, we've got a great show lined up for you. We're going to talk about some options on the Thomas Safety Liner C2 as it relates to driver comfort. Before we get into that, none of us like to be uncomfortable. I was just sent on a very uncomfortable mission by my wife to the grocery store. I was sent there to get some breakfast food for our kids and some a sleepover that they were having. Not comfortable at the grocery store. I appreciate the fact that some of you guys are. I choose to support our family in a different way. I just like to consume the food from the grocery store. But on this particular day, I was sent there to get some food. And I wandered in and I found my way to the bakery section, the only place I'm really comfortable at in a grocery store.
I love bread. I love bread.
And I found some muffins there, and they had a strange logo on them. They said BOGO. I didn't know what that meant at first, but I came to learn that it means buy one, get one. So not only had I found the perfect breakfast food, but these were buy one, get one free. So a great deal. I was a little unsure of myself, though. I didn't want to rush into a decision and make a mistake. So I wandered around the bakery, probably a little too long, but I kept on coming back to these muffins that were half price, basically.
Yum, yum, yummity, yum. Gotta get my tummity tone.
And I decided eventually, I pulled the trigger and I went over and picked up 2 packages of muffins. I got about halfway to the counter and I just didn't feel right. Something was wrong. I realized that I had 11 kids in the house and only 8 muffins. So I went back and got one more package of buy one, get one muffins and headed back up to the front. I put them on the conveyor and the gal behind the register said, "Are you sure about this?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing." Want to talk about uncomfortable is showing up at home and your wife is there who's a very well-experienced shopper with 3 packages of buy one, get one free. Some of you have heard about the show Billy on the Street. Today we're going to do a little version of that. We're going to call it Chris in the Shop. Let's take a look.
Excuse me, sir. How are you this morning?
I'm great. What are you up to?
Oh, great. I love the shirt.
Yeah,
I
pretty
know
much.
you know it's very, very difficult for districts to retain and keep drivers. If you had a choice of 2 options on a bus that you think that would help districts retain drivers, what do you think those would be?
I would think that heated mirror options would be great. Sun visors and things for maybe the driver's area.
Again, love the shirt.
Yeah, thanks.
Open telescopic steering, and remote mirrors.
That makes sense. Thank you very much. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good morning. Welcome to the Bus Show.
The integrated mirror backup camera.
Integrated mirror backup camera. That's a good one. Thank you very much. Come on back this way. Hi, Nathan. I'm Chris on the Bus Show. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Okay, you work with these buses and you know these buses inside and out. And one real important question. What'd you have for dinner last night?
Grilled chicken and green beans.
Grilled chicken and green beans. That's real healthy. Good morning. Good morning. Chris on the Bus Show. How are you? What's your name?
Good. Chris.
Awesome name. Morning, sir.
Not on camera, am I?
Yes, you are.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the Bus Show. You know, I'm Chris from the Bus Show.
I'm Dave.
This is Dave. If you could think of an option that you put on these buses sometimes that'll maybe help retain a driver in district, what do you think that would be? I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. We'll go on in.
So this episode has been about some options for the Thomas Safety Liner C2 that might help districts retain or recruit some drivers. Back up here at the interview desk with Chris. How'd that go?
Went real well.
So, do you have a good time?
Yeah, I did. It was fun to get back there and have some fun with some folks. Ask some serious questions, also have a little fun too.
Yeah, well, that's good. I would expect no less from you. So, Thomas was nice enough to provide some options for us, and our marketing department, Natalie, put together a nice catalog that we can share with our customers. It's called the Popular Options Catalog, and we won't go through that today, but want to just continue the conversation about some options. So what did you hear, you think, the most back there? It's a couple of options that you heard the most.
Backup camera was one that came up frequently. Obviously, it's a camera system, telescopic steering for the shorter stature drivers.
Yeah.
And I would say probably the backup camera was one I heard the most this morning.
Yeah, we do a lot of backup cameras, and that definitely is something that has become popular. If you had to, I'm not going to limit you to two, if you had to pick some options, what do you think would be the most if you were spending a lot of time in a bus?
Yeah, that's a difficult one. I would say another one I heard about there as well was remote and heated mirrors. Obviously, the remote mirrors are nice for driver not have to get in and out of the bus, have it set. Obviously, the heated mirrors are nice in the winter, especially in our neck of the woods. We do get some harsh winters. One item that I really push a lot to districts that most of the drivers really love is driver air seat. In my opinion, we want to make that driver as comfortable as they possibly can be in that cockpit. They have good visibility, which Thomas buses have great visibility with the windshield. If they have the backup camera, they have the driver air seat. Yeah, so AC. I mean, that driver is comfortable, paying attention to what they're doing and safe. And then also, obviously, a happy driver is what we're looking for in these districts.
Right, yeah. And I know that air seat, you can actually get that on a hydraulic brake bus as well, for an air seat for hydraulic brakes.
Absolutely.
So you can get that no matter even if you're operating hydraulic brakes. And that dash air, I think that you mentioned is very popular as well. And a couple for me that I've seen, I really like adding a left side armrest and then a left side sunshade. That really helps the time I've spent in a bus. I know I like it when both of those things are there.
Absolutely.
Adjustable pedals is another one. Drivers come in all shapes and sizes, and so being able to have the adjustable pedal along with that tilt and telescoping steering wheel, the Thomas bus will accommodate any size of driver, which is a nice feature. So,
absolutely, I agree.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate the time and talking about some of these things. Hopefully, we can have some districts, have some good dialogue with districts regarding options that we can add to the buses. Some things are standard, like cruise control, obviously, is something that's going to come standard. There are some other standard things that we put on there, but any district that, if you want to talk to your sales rep and just discuss some things that would be beneficial for the drivers, that would help you retain the drivers you have. We'd be happy to have those conversations, and anybody who wants this catalog, we'd be happy to send that to you as well. Well, Chris, you and I have a little budding rivalry here with our competitions after these videos. Well, let's go out and do a little putting contest. Okay. Golf is more my thing than yours, but we'll have some things down the road that I'm sure you'll destroy me on. So let's go out and do a little putting.
Let's do it.
So this turf is a little bit longer than I remembered. I probably should have brought my wedges as opposed to the putters, but lesson learned, we'll try to do another golf contest maybe down the road. I want to thank all the employees who participated in this video today. Thank you so much. And then, of course, thank you for watching. We're really enjoying doing this. I hope you found some information beneficial today. We'll see you again next month.